Hey guys, so as always, I'm starting off with freshly washed and conditioned hair. My hair looks really good right here, but I am experiencing postpartum hair shedding, postpartum hair loss. It is really bad. I didn't think I would ever experience this much shedding, but it's all good because we're gonna, work on my hair. We're gonna do things to grow my hair and everything like that. So this next step is completely optional, but I am going to apply this natural curl defining cream. I always apply this Eden Body Works cream before I do any of my styles. If it's a perm rod set, if it's a flexi rod set, a twist out, braid out, whatever, I always want to incorporate some type of moisturizing cream, and the Eden Body Works just is my favorite. So I always apply a generous amount, and a pro tip is you want to make sure that your hair is not damp but kind of soaking wet, but not like dripping wet when applying any type of creams or anything of that sort, especially with low porosity hair. One, because the product is going to absorb a lot better. So you can just use a spray bottle with warm water in it and apply that to your hair while you're applying the cream. So this is the product that I'm going to use for my twist out. This is very thick, very thick. It has a lot of ingredients in it that are very nourishing to your hair and very beneficial. But as you can see, I'm starting off by just applying that product to my hair, making sure that that section is thoroughly detangled. That is very important, to detangle each section. And then I'm just going to start off by doing a simple 2-strand twist. And just twirl the ends around your finger. So this is very important. So as you can see, I'm making a horizontal part for my sections. It is very important that you do a horizontal part instead of just picking hair and pulling it straight down. The horizontal part helps with making the twists look a lot more even, and it also helps with how they fall once you do them, and it also helps with creating more uniform and more uniform twists, and I'll explain that more towards the end because you'll see how the twists look with horizontal parts and how they fall. So I am using the MIELLE Organics Pomegranate and Honey Twisting Souffle. I've used this product one time before and my results were amazing. The only mistake that I made this time was that I did not apply enough water to my hair in order for the product to absorb the way that it should have. That did cause a lot of frizz, but this product is very moisturizing, and I just wanted to emphasize that. Very, very moisturizing. I love this twisting souffle. It's very thick. It has pomegranate extract in it, honey, and different types of essential oils. So if you are waiting a long time in between washing and conditioning your hair and styling your hair, just make sure that you are grabbing your water bottle and making sure that you are adding that water back to your hair so the product can do what it's supposed to do. So just grab a water bottle with warm water and spritz each section that you are doing for the twist, just so that twisting souffle can do what it's supposed to do. And towards the top of your head, you may have to do vertical parts instead of horizontal parts so they can fall, downwards. So just keep that in mind. But do you see how the twists are just falling down and how they're just so neatly placed, like, and so uniform? Like, that is just so satisfying to me. I don't know. I don't know. It just works for me. So let's go back to why this twisting souffle is amazing for my postpartum hair loss, hair shedding. It has so many essential oils such as olive oil, sesame seed oil, castor oil, jojoba oil. It has shea butter in it. Olive oil is very, very, very moisturizing, as well as honey too. Honey and olive oil, well, all of these oils are very moisturizing to the scalp, but olive oil especially, and honey. And also pomegranate is very good for stimulating your hair growth. So pomegranate is also good for making your hair follicles stronger, which is going to improve the blood circulation in your scalp. But yeah, sesame seed oil promotes hair growth. It's highly penetrative, which means it soothes your heat damage and dry hair. Jojoba oil treats your dry hair, it stimulates hair growth, and castor oil is very moisturizing. It minimizes hair loss, which is very beneficial. And it also thickens your hair and seals in moisture. So this twisting souffle was very beneficial to me. So as you can see, I am all done. I have finished the twist on both sides. They look good. So yeah, I'm gonna let this dry overnight. So it is the next day. I'm not gonna say morning, it's the next day. My twists were a little smush in the back, but I'm gonna fix that. So just keep on watching. So you can grab any oil of your choice, but just use a oil for your fingertips once you are separating the twist so you can minimize frizz. So what I like to do to unravel my twist is start at my roots and then move my fingers downward to separate the twist. Boom. And one thing that I kind of just learned from doing this twist out here is that it helps to stretch the twist like this, like pull it, stretch it, because it makes the curl more spiral and more elongated. I hope that makes sense, but just start at the roots, move your fingers down to separate the twist, and then you want to just kind of like pull it like that, and then boom, and then it'll just kind of stretch that twist out, make it more elongated, and also so it's not, bunched up, because with me I had smush twist in the back, so pulling it like that and stretching it helped to get rid of some of that smushness, if that's a word, that was going on in the back. So I separate all of the twist one time first, and then I go back in to further separate later on. And does this look like a braid out to you guys? I don't know. I feel like this looks like a braid out. So now we're going to move on to separating even more. So I start off by slowly separating each part and running my fingers down to where it naturally wants to separate. You don't want to over separate, just because you do not want to create a lot of frizz. And once you separate each piece, just twirl the ends, but just make sure that you aren't separating over 2 to 3 times for each piece, if that makes sense, because doing more than 2 to 3 separations will cause a lot of frizz, which I started off doing and also realizing, so I started to separate a lot less. And make sure that you are separating where the hair wants to naturally separate itself. Don't go and try to separate, pieces that aren't really wanting to separate. And I think that is an issue that I've always dealt with doing my styles, is that when I separated my pieces, I kind of just separated pieces not where they naturally wanted to separate, which didn't turn out the best. But yeah, just separate where the hair wants to naturally separate, and you'll know where it wants to naturally separate if you detangled your section like you should have. So now I'm just grabbing my raggedy old blow dryer. This blow dryer looks crazy. But yeah, I'm just gonna further stretch this twist out. I'm just grabbing sections and just pulling my hair straight down and running that blow dryer downwards on each section, so the heat will stretch the hair. I do use medium heat because I found that low heat doesn't really stretch my hair the way I want, and also high heat is just too intense and I don't want to fry my hair, so I just use medium heat. And yeah, I started feeling myself because I was like, oh yeah, this gonna look good. Okay, okay. And I'm listening to music. I could do this for hours. Sit and talk to you for hours. Yeah. So I went ahead and did a little something to my baby hairs off camera. They looking good and sleek. Okay. And now we're just going to pick and fluff and pick and add some volume and get rid of that line in the back of my head. If you know, you know. So yeah, let's just pick this out, make it bigger. And oh my gosh, y'all see the results? I know y'all see it. It's coming together. It's coming. This clip is so funny to me because I wasn't even talking to nobody. I was literally just singing, and it looks like I was talking to somebody, but I wasn't. And it's just so funny to me. So funny. It's 2022, and I'm feeling myself. Boo. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Go hair, go hair. Okay, okay. Perfecting these styles all 2022. You feel me? All right, so that is pretty much it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and dealing with my crazy self. We got a little frizz, but she still look good. It's okay. We still looking good. It's a little frizz ain't never hurt nobody. All right, y'all. Let me stop playing. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And Happy New Year.